Hi Aries, this is Mary Street, and this is your comprehensive angel oracle card reading for the month of July 2016. To learn more about my new client reading specials, please visit the links below. Please like and subscribe and share these messages with anyone you feel may be open to them. So I have a few announcements to make. The first one is I am giving away a 15-minute reading this month, as well as the Power of Surrender card. So I'm trying to give away a giveaway each quarter. And I really enjoy using these cards. So not only am I going to give them away, I'm going to share them with you during the reading, so it'll give you a glimpse of how you can use them. The next announcement I have is the Psychic School is opening up on July the 1st. I have really taken your comments to heart, and I appreciate all of your input. The courses that I will be offering will be either digital or teleclasses. If you are interested in learning how to work with the tarot or your angels, or to how to develop your psychic ability, there's a lot of classes on there and some meditation courses as well, but I invite you to take a look. Alrighty, the last announcement I have is I am trying to find even more ways to give to my community. So I will be using my Facebook page, Angel Readings by Mary, and doing live weekly readings and energy sessions. So I hope that one day you'll feel inspired to join me. I will make an announcement before I go live, and all you'll need to do is just hop on and join me there. So I hope one day that I will be able to give you a reading via Facebook. Alrighty, so now we're ready to go into the reading. We are going to be tapping into a new energy this month, the Archangel of Patience, which probably we all need, Achaiah. And this Archangel is, they consider to be more of a male energy, even though there is no male or female. But this angel hails from the realm of the Seraphim, and he helps you in your exploration and discovery of your truth. So if you are being challenged this month with your own truth, sit in meditation with Achaiah. And this angel appears to me to be a color of watermelon. So place your attention on your heart chakra. Over your heart chakra, place a rose in full bloom in the color of watermelon. I'm going to anchor the energy of Reiki there. It will disperse as needed throughout your day, and know that anytime you need an infusion of Reiki, simply come back and watch this video. So you're welcome to close your eyes during this portion of the reading while I set the CHAKRA, and here we go. Take a deep breath, and blessings to all of you. Alrighty, so now I'm going to share with you a process of how you can actually use the cards. And I really love this card spread. So what I'm going to do is I am going to choose some cards to look at the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical state. And then we're going to choose a card to share with you what you need to be aware of this month, what you need to remember this month, and what you need to let go of this month to make it an optimum time for you. There is a lot of shifting going on in the universe right now, with the Britics happening. My feeling about the marketplace and the world, that is actually, I've been told by the angels, is a spiritual, that has been a spiritual lesson. I think so many of us feel like we are unto ourselves in our own world, but not connected in any real way. The angels are telling me that this is a spiritual lesson for humanity. My feeling that I keep getting is that this has long-range, long-term ramifications. Some of it will be unpleasant, but if you look at the overall reasoning why this spiritual lesson has been set up for us, I think that you will find the light. So think about it as things unfold this month and for years to come. Alrighty. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull the last two cards very quickly. Actually, it's going to be 3 cards. All right, so here we go. So we're going to start off on the left side. I'm just going to turn them all over for you with the exception of the bottom cards. And the first card reading left to right is their spiritual place this month. So spiritually, the angels are asking us to surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So spiritually, surrender your resentments this month. I can say that when I look energetically at clients and they've been holding on to resentment, generally there are some indications of tears in the aura, especially around the chakra of the heart. So holding on to that resentment energy takes so much energy away from actually giving. So by trying to hold on, you really can't give anything out. So again, forgiveness is a spiritual process more than a mental process. I know that it's very difficult for people to understand that. It is not to say that the action that was done to you is negated. That's not it at all. But when we look at forgiveness in a different light, in a spiritual light, the power of release and surrender is so much more powerful and profound. And I know it's difficult, and the struggle is real when we say, just forgive them. That's very, very difficult to do, and you will see that rare to do. But I think if you can look at it in spiritual terms of using it as a tool of release rather than, again, holding on, that it has some highly beneficial aspects to it. Alrighty, so that's your card around your spiritual area. This is a card around your mental area. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. So on a mental level, surrender to who you are. There are so many of us out there that are trying to be forced in some ways into this cookie cutter reality. The real reality is, if everyone looked the same, acted the same, thought the same, the world would be a very benign place to be in. The universe needs you to step forward, Aries, in your own energy and light and love, and to show and unlock your beautiful gifts that the divine has gifted you in this lifetime. So don't be afraid to tap into the magic of who you are and to be your own beautiful self. And that uniqueness that makes you, you, there's only one of you. So really, please share who you are, share your gifts, share your profound knowledge with the rest of us. The world is waiting for you. The next card is your emotional card. So it says surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you'll be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So the angels are saying, if you are emotionally in a place where you cannot figure out what the next step is, what the answer is, if you feel like you're on an island and you're floating around, surrender this over to God. And there are ways to surrender over to God in prayer. One way is through fear. Dear God, I need that, and if I don't have that. Or another way is to simply say, you know what, God, universe, I don't know what the next step is, and I don't know how this is going to unfold for me, but I'm willing to be here, I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to be the vessel of your divine love. And when it is said in that way, and you totally surrender to not having a certain outcome, literally, that creates an opening for the divine to step within you, and it has the power to move mountains. So I don't know if you've ever been in that place before. I was there when I had a near-death situation, and it completely changed my world. I wish I could share with you that power, because it stepped me into a whole new light. So please remember, if you, again, are stuck in a situation emotionally, please ask the angels to help you surrender in prayer and, let go and let God, as they say. All right. The next card is your physical area. So surrender to worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arrive, breathe them out of your body, focus the power on your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So worry really is so unhealthy for us. It does nothing except for create more worry and fear and frustration, and it's the whole 9 yards. So physically, let it go. Surrender to power. Surrender again to the magic of who you are. Just surrender it over and allow Spirit to move through you. When you are worrying, you are literally shutting off any creative aspect, any power or energy to create a outcome in a positive way. So again, worry does nothing except bring more worry and compounds exactly what you're worrying about. So please take a moment and take a breath. Step back from the situation and again, open your energy up from the heart center, allowing Spirit to move through you to gift you with an answer to what you're worrying about. Okay? All right. So the last 3 cards are what you need to be aware of this month, what you need to remember, and what you need to let go of. So the first card is what you need to be aware of this month. So surrender to the wisdom of your body. So often I have seen people just negate what your body's really trying to tell you. The body will tell you more about what's going on in a situation, any situation, if you tap into your non-physical senses, than anything you could perceive through your eyes or your ears. So listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Honestly, those are the keys. Again, I mentioned, I tell students that, you are not, when you come into class, you're not a, don't be a human being, be a human sensor, and that will keep you out of more trouble than I can tell you. So if you get in a situation, open up your non-physical senses and perceive, what's this person's intention? Are they a good person? Are we a good fit on an energetic level? Oftentimes we meet people and we just get this feeling like this person and me, we are not going to probably have a good communication level. And if you acknowledge that, there is some play in that where you can actually send feelings of safety to this person. Or you just know that, what, this is not a good energy for me and I better get out of here. So really listen with your energy rather again than your other senses, and honestly, that will keep you out of harm's way in some cases. Alrighty, so that's what you need to be aware of this month. All right. The next card is what you need to remember this month. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So remember this month is time for you to shine. In order for you to step into your full power, you've just got to go with it. You've got to really just open the lion's mouth and just look for inner strength. And when we step into the power of not really caring what other people think about us or how we're being judged, very honestly, there's so much freedom and light in that. You are so worthy of so much. But we have to understand that first. And in order to do that, in order to share our gifts with others, we have to be able to step into our full power and own it. So own it this month. All righty, the last card I'm going to share with you is what you maybe need to let go of this month. So surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. In other words, keep your eyes on your own paper. You are here as a diamond, and there is no other diamond like you. And to be honest, again, the world is, in some ways, we think, wants a bunch of cookie cutter people. Well, without creativity, without being ourselves, we wouldn't have the world that we have. So please surrender your comparisons to be like other people, to be like the model in the picture, to be like the person who is, has the gift of clairvoyance and you just have the gift of clairaudience. We have what we have in this lifetime, so utilize it to the best rather than thinking we need more. You came with what you have and what you need. All you really again have to do is surrender to your full power, embrace what you currently have, and there is a possibility that more might come in when you do that. So just let go this month again of comparing yourself to other people. First of all, we know that it doesn't work. Second of all, it makes us feel worse. So, I can go online and I can look at all the angel readers and say, oh, they're doing this and they're doing that. You know what? It doesn't matter to me. I love what I do and I do it in a certain way, and it's going to be powerful for some people, and other people might go, meh, I don't really care. And that's okay. I'm just here to be a source of information for the angels and just another channel. And it's going to work for some people and not. So, but the thing is, I'm coming from the heart and it's something that I love to do. So, it will reach the right people that it needs to. Alrighty, so the question that I have for you this month is, what constitutes a perfect day for you? All you'll need to do is place your comment in the box below and you'll automatically be entered into this month's drawing again for the Power of Surrender cards, as well as a 15-minute reading. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to use the Power of Surrender cards, and I will see you next month. Many blessings.